Alrighty, sorry about the delay. Just give me another second here. we'll get cracking in a moment. Okay, welcome back to Warmachine Wednesdays, where we're banging out the last bit of Armored Core 6 on the third run, which opens up all the all-mind missions and all that. I'm not sure what new thing it's got here that it thinks I have that's new. I haven't selected. It might be an arm. Yeah, that's what it would possibly like to. I think I bought a couple. Yeah. I don't know that I'm going to do whatchamacallit, doing a run for S ranks on stream because something that doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, so underground exploration depth 1. For this isn't especially difficult. I am going to switch to dual Harrises because they've got a bit more range. I need to change because I don't know what the difference between my ammo economy is. Yes, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I can go with I'll do the kinetic missiles. That's the trio. So, this is chapter 4. This is where the game starts, you know, starting to be like, yeah, cracking a couple knuckles here and there, very audibly. Starts pulling out the stops. There's one or two, in New Game Plus Plus, where we're at, the game does throw, like, the all-mind missions tend to be on the trickier side, but this is where the game is going to start, this is where the default missions start getting trickier. They're not hard. This is still, I would say, one of the easier Armored Core titles. I remember some of the gauntlets you had to go through in Armored Core 5 that were rather tricky. The final boss in Armored Core 5 is or Verdict Day, rather, not 5. I don't even remember what the final boss of 5 was. It's been so long. But in Verdict Day, it's a very memorable fight. It is not easy. It is quite difficult. It feels like it wants you to do co-op, which was kind of the cool gimmick of 5 and Verdict Day, was a co-op campaign. Definitely Verdict Day. I'm trying to remember if Vanilla 5 had it. I gotta go back through those. Anyway, this is the one where you have to dodge the laser flower.
Here's the job, 621. You'll be going into that underground facility, Watchpoint Alpha. I managed to talk Arquebus into letting us lead their survey. They jumped at the chance to use an independent mercenary as their canary. Balaam has already barged in, taking several red guns and MT squads. Seems they want to be ready for a run-in with Arquebus's new firepower. You'll start by descending through Depth 1, a vertical chamber
I'm not overly concerned. This one's mostly a procedural issue, where you kind of just have to know your timing and when to dip. I'm going to double check my assembly, make sure I have, yes, the fast thrusters. I could try for a fairly light build. The problem is well, you don't actually need a ton of guns for this one. You're not fighting a bucket load of enemies at once. I suppose I could give it a whirl. What do I have for really light legs? Aggressively light legs. I'm looking for like a... Actually, which are the highest jump height ones? Mine betas, interestingly. Technically the spring chickens. Looking for lightweight though. Oh wow, these legs actually have a higher load limit than the ones I've got. That's interesting. If I'm reading that correctly. I love the design of those legs, but I'm not going to do the Dom/Sazabi legs. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Hovering gives me some distinct options that I wouldn't otherwise have. Yeah, they are. So this mission's not overly difficult. You can still take a bucket load of damage if you're not paying too much attention. So I just have to be slightly cautious. Actually, this bit in the beginning is probably more hazardous. Oh, come on. That's what I wanted to avoid.
The elevator's locked out.
We have no choice but to jump. Let's go.
Ugh. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to get to these platforms. It's probably our best bet.
Watch out. Below you.
Yeah. They'll start shooting missiles at us. I also have to keep an eye out for enemy goons, because enemy goons can be problematic as well. They won't hurt you much, but... something to keep an eye out for. Ah.
Wait, the partition's moving.
That's bad.
I'm picking up enemy signals nearby.
It's fine.
Containing intruders. Commencing
Scan it, I'll
termination.
find out where they are. Oh, it's these things. I dislike these. They don't play nice. By play, I mean die.
Intruders threat level. Threat level 4. 6.
Solid miss.
You're clear. I'll find a way to get that partition open. Stand by.
These Truinos take too long to lock on to be practical.
Over there.
The damage is pretty respectable per projectile, but
Did you find an access point? Good job.
I think you're probably better off using regular missiles or something.
Unauthorized access detected. Transitioning to phase 1.5.
Alrighty. the other way?
It's changed
Yeah,
its
I can.
combat routine, Raven. Watch out for those plasma missiles.
3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the next platform? Way down there. That will get me killed. I'll let the next burst go off, and then I gotta kill that guy there. 4, 5, 6. That went well.
It's tracking you, 621.
Evasive action.
Bad timing. Oh, okay. This is a mistake. Not gonna be in
Got
time.
it in your sights now, 621.
Oh
Just
wow,
need to get
nice.
a little closer.
Beautiful. If I were on the ball, I could have probably hopped down faster. But we'll let it do another shooting sequence. Six. The missiles actually become problematic here because the timing changes.
You're up close now, 621. Destroy the target.
Raven, it'll be easier to immobilize if you aim for the neck joint.
Defending sustained damage. Overriding depth
Give
watch
them the
defense
boots.
These artillery platform is silent.
Easy.
Confirmed. Target destroyed.
It's a
Mission
timing game,
accomplished.
not that hard.
Let's rest while we can, Raven. We've got a long road
Kind of like the
ahead of us.
worm in that respect. The worm's very frustrating to me because it's like you spend all of that mission doing nothing, waiting for it to show up, and then just mashing all your shooty gun buttons, and that's it. Very little else.
No new messages.
Alrighty. Here is where the game starts getting real. I'm trying to remember what I need to remember here. The boss. You need to remember the boss. That's kind of the big one. That's the biggie.
Here comes the follow-up, 621. You're going to be exploring Depth 2. The sector's made up of a sprawling rail network designed to transport resources. It'll will be a complex route with a lot of blind spots. Be ready for close quarters combat.
Raven, there's something you should know. I've obtained the comms log from the Balaam squad that went in before you. It looks like they have another mission here, and it's not part of their survey. Guard mechs won't be the only threat. Balaam's agenda is just as dangerous.
Alright, we're gonna go with the all shotguns. Oops, all shotguns build. Oops, all energy shotguns build, which is pretty respectable. If I could equip this loadout using the VB-20C, or whatever it is, VE-20B, sorry, that provides 150 energy firearms back. Trust and believe I'd be all over it. As is, though, not so much. What I might actually do, because I don't have a terribly great need for hovering, is I could do a wheelchair. Let me do that. And that will be advantageous against the boss as well, because I don't have to be... precision of movement isn't overly critical here.
621.
It's
My
good.
radar won't be able to reach the lower depths. You'll have to trust your eyes and ears.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay.
Let's go, Raven. This is where the survey begins in earnest.
Not to forget that.
According to the structural drawings, the route continues past this partition. Looks like the power's out. Let's find a way to bring it back online.
You'll notice that I know there's enemies down here.
An ambush!
They're waiting for you, Raven.
It's-
You're gonna die, traitor.
Sounds like you found Balaam's in.
Warmachine.
Control panel identified. This should get the power back online.
These are slightly annoying. Let's see.
The elevator's back online too. Let's take it back up to the upper level.
Come on. And if you don't have the thrusters on, they're really slow to rotate for no reason. You'd think that being on treads would rotate basically in the drop of the hat.
The
Clearly
partition
not so
should open
much.
now. See if you can get access. The heat exchanger section's up ahead. This is around where the console for Balaam's advanced squad cuts off.
Alright, so do they sick Iggy on me, or Iggy's hired gun?
Seems we're alone. Raven, ambush!
I assume Iggy's hired gun.
Raven.
Yeah.
Yes. You do seem rather extraordinary.
Hey, guess who else has a beam shotgun, by the
Let's
way?
get on a cold call. AC dead flight. It seems he's black market contract.
I see why Warmachine couldn't beat you. Why you
AP at 50%.
Back here. wow, you can actually hurt it.
Raven, watch out. That weapon is ignoring your steps. I'll see what data I can find.
I almost want to fight that thing in its zippy zoomy mode. And then the rest of me is like, nah, I'm good.
Program phase 2.5. Intruder proximity
You
to critical
missed.
sector confirmed.
Alright. These guys down here are all inactive until you turn the power back on. What that means is you can kill them all before you turn the power on. And if you graze them, they'll wake up, but if you hit them hard and alpha strike them to death, they won't. Ah! That's bad. We're good. There's a couple above me that I missed. I forgot how tricky navigation is with one of these. On the ground navigation, at any rate. In the air, it's pretty much the same. Ugh. I went too far up.
Ventilation duct identified. Looks like it's connected to
Alright,
the
they sick a
control room.
bunch of chaff on me. Yeah, they are. Solid miss. Alright. That it? Good. So I'm gonna see if I can one-tap these guys.
Now let's find an access point.
Got him. Here we go. There we go. That's a yes. Let's see if I can one-tap them with my hand weapons. That's a no. Much better. That's it? That's it. Good.
I forced the partitions and the elevators back online. The defense system is onto us.
Honestly, next time I'm caught in it, where it's not rotating me like that, I'm just gonna use my assault booster.
621. As if you hardly need help from me, but you get so good at exploring.
Because using assault booster will auto-rotate you into the appropriate direction, like so. Alright, it is boss o'clock. This guy kind of gives me a little trouble. We're going to try just basically wheelchairing around him.
Be careful, Raven. Enemy analysis complete. That's the Enforcer, an AI-controlled prototype developed by the PCA. It is designed to detect key watchpoint sectors and eliminate enemy triggers. Whatever they're hiding down here, they want it to stay.
Phase 3.5. Pattern Releasing output. Reconfiguring energy draw to maximum balance for all activities. Terminating computer. Correction to pattern. 8. 30. Correction pilot explosive.
Easy.
2 repair kits remaining.
Had him on lockdown, lifted my mouse off the off the mouse pad, just kind of rolled around. Kind of annoying that you have to do that.
Enemy unit is silent. Walter should have some data on the next sector. Let's take a break for now, Raven.
If I were if I were better at judging how much impact damage was left, ACS damage was left on their gauge, I'd try mixing in more charged attacks for the hand shotguns, because those hit rather hard when charged as a burst.
No new messages.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Your records have been updated. Sorry, Raven. It's just me. I wanted to let you know that some strange new data has been added to the arena's integration program. Why don't we go and have a look?
Hounds of the US, let's go. That looks like an ephemera. Mind Gamma, not Epsilon. Gamma. I have a brain. Don't know why I said Epsilon. So this is Gamma 3, classified subject, redacted. AC data that AIR discovered in the integration program appears to be a sample that All Mind was testing. Raven, I was looking for a follow-up to Mind Gamma, but I couldn't, or Epsilon rather, it is Mind Epsilon. Follow-up to Mind Gamma, but I couldn't find anything here. I did find something else, though, a vast horde of prototypes built with Institute parts. But there may be some way to put these to use. So let's see what we get out of this one.
Raven, I realized something while I was checking through the program. If that AC uses coral technology, then I should be able to effectively pilot it myself. If it's not too much trouble, how about a test run?
Main system activating combat mode. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
There we go.
Thank you, Raven. I believe I've learned a lot.
Shorter than I thought. Oh, okay. So just a roided up nebula, I guess. Cool. I couldn't help but notice that it had a moonlight equivalent, but doing coral. So coral melee weapon. And echo, which I guess Aya would pilot. And the integration program as our emblem we could take if we wished. Very cool. Let's check those weapons out real quick.
There's something I realized when I was playing the role of pilot. Humanity assumed its current form to fight itself. To choose from infinite selections. That is the essence of the human race. And the key to biological evolution. Perhaps it is also a clue to what All Mind's true goal is.
That's not cheap. Since it's a coral weapon, it doesn't actually benefit from our, whatchamacallit, generator, unfortunately. There's some good damage. It doesn't have much impact, though, which is kind of a problem, since the game seems to rely on that. Let's check real quick. No, I didn't want the back unit. Here we go. They look identical. Just make sure you're picking the right one, right? Any practical reason to choose the Moonlight over the Redshift? The Redshift has lower charge attack power. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing. Otherwise, they're not really that different other than this using coral and having higher PA interference and direct hit adjustment. Effective range is the same. Cooling's the same. Experimental weapon developed long ago by the Rubicon Research Institute. Manipulates coral swarm intelligence using energy to accompany slashing attacks with waves of light, charged to increase output and produce larger waves. Maybe it's a bigger wave, or maybe it's two of them. That's why the charge attack is better on the regular Moonlight? I don't really know. Not really sure. If it does more than one sword beam for the individual for the charge attack, then yeah, it would be better strictly. It's not even particularly harder to equip. It's the same weight and energy load, so not bad. And the Moonlight for a melee weapon is quite good because it is a ranged weapon. I have yet to put much time into the Taiyang Shou, which is an explosive thrower, but presumably it follows similar rules. Anyway. Now we have depth 3, which is where I need to actually change my loadout. And unfortunately, well, I do have to change my legs anyway, so let's go to AC Design and change our legs. So we have the hovers, because we're going to need those. Let's put on the booster. Where's my FCS again? Yes, that one, that's right. So this, because it's got some turrets that are fairly nasty, having a ranged build is very good here. But at the same time, having a build like this is going to be better against the boss or mini boss, if you want to call it that. This mission's kind of annoying. It's fine. It's not hard.
Back to work, 621. Depth 3 is next, and it's where...
I'm going to assume they're not going to change things on me just for this third iteration of going through this one. I'm about to be told that I'm very wrong on that, I'm sure. Ah, heck with it. We'll make it work.
Walter, it's like he already knows where the coral convergence is. What makes him so confident?
It's almost like he's been down this road before.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright.
Commence mission. Destroy the reactor and disable the laser barrier.
Raven, let's start by finding our way in.
Was that necessary? No. Did it make me feel better?
Watch your footing. You don't want to fall into those lasers.
I'm gonna see if I can fly way, way overhead and not get shot.
Threat detected. Threat level 8. Defense phase
They're going to shoot me.
terminating target.
This area is defended by snipers. Don't let them shoot you down.
I'm going to restart the mission so I don't take like 6 billion damage.
Main
It's
system
fine.
activating combat.
I thought I could maybe hover at the top of the arena and
Commence mission.
they wouldn't shoot me, but no, they have
Reactor and disable
infinite
the
targeting
laser
range,
barrier.
so... Or very, very long targeting range.
Finding our way in.
I had forgotten that. Just let that recharge. Actually, what I can do instead...
Watch your footing. You don't want to fall into those lasers.
High level threat detected. Threat level 8. Defense phase 4.0. Terminating target.
This area is defended by snipers. Don't let them shoot you down.
High level threat. That's a step up from intruder.
No sign of the corporations. Looks like we're the first ones here.
Nice.
Trace around the outside, 621. Must be a way in.
I am going to be somewhat thorough and kill all the turrets at least. I don't know if I want to take out the HCs and their equivalents. Unless I have to. Like so. Alright, so now I'm going to go up top here. Yeah. There's one turret. And a goon. And another turret. There should be turrets over here too. Sec. Sorry about that. I have not yet gone through and made sure that I have at least one run of every mission on replays. Ran out of booster at the worst possible time. Nope, not today. Oh, bye, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, just go over the edge, you tit. I keep thinking that I've got the coral generator on, and I do not. Which has a lot more thruster. Whatever, now we are gonna go clean up in this mission because I have to. In order to recoup my losses. It's just these things. Story, bro.
At 30%.
Alright, that should do it. We have cleaned up shop.
2 repair kits remaining.
I don't know, there's a couple left here. That should do it. I lied. Thanks. Thanks. those are piloted. Probably not. Alrighty. With any luck, we can take out the boss without too much grief. There's a couple more enemies to kill here. Nothing too crazy.
Find the pressure chamber 621. Destroy
Oh, I'm
it.
like right
The
below.
resulting overload will cause the reactor core to explode.
Swell.
The threat has entered the reactor. Defense phase 4.5.
Fight back, Raven.
I went above and beyond
Get
to keep that
deleted.
laser barrier going.
Defense
I'm not
weapon
gonna be able to
destroyed.
kill the
Their
AC that I have to
pressure
fight
chamber is
here.
behind that partition.
I do not
Repair
think.
kit remaining.
We'll see.
There, 621. Destroy the target. Pressure chamber destroyed. Get out of there before it explodes, 621.
The partition!
Defense phase 5.0. Hazard state terminating threat.
No vital signs. There's no pilot.
That's Institute Tech.
Countdown in progress. Calculating time for core explosion. Raven, there's only 2 minutes left.
Upgrade to threat level 9. Terminated.
Alright,
AP at 50%.
quite enough out of you.
Threat introduced.
Did you get it?
Is it this way?
Raven, release the partitions.
You've got a job to do, 621. Don't fail me now.
Raven, you have to get clear.
It's gonna blow. Brace for impact. That was a close one. Look, the laser barrier's weakening. The coral's near. That's another solid milestone in our work.
Okay.
How was the trip underground, Walter?
The enforcement system's silent, at least. Tried to take 621 with it. Good thing it failed.
Well, that deals with the PCA then. What about the corpse?
Arquebus told us to wait before entering Terra Incognita.
So you're close then. The corpse won't be helping each other over the finish line.
Yeah. Arquebus wants Balaam out of the picture first.
Looks like Arquebus is gonna win the race no matter what.
Short term, maybe. But I think 621's going to be the key in the end. And that's why I shouldn't be the one to choose which jobs we take.
Sounds risky. Our friends must be getting antsy.
Maybe. But I think 621's got friends to worry about, too.
Presumably that means that Walter at some point has had made contact with a coral person, coral intelligence.
No new messages.
But I don't know if they state that outright.
Raven, you've got 2 requests to go with the order from Arquebus. One is from the Liberation Front. The other's from All Mind. You should consider what your choice means, Raven. For my part, I've chosen to trust in you. Whatever you decide, I know you'll mean it.
Big mistake, Air. Big mistake. Don't worry, we're not going the coral genocide route. Well, we're not doing the route in which we genocide the coral. Your definition of genocide may vary, as it turns out. I know, right? Crazy thought. I'm never going to use most of these, but let's get them bought and taken care of so I never have to worry about them again. There. Shoulder weapons done, except for the new ones that I'm going to get in like 2 missions. Okay, so we have intercept the red guns and ambush the Vespers, both of which we should have done before already. And then we have eliminate V3, which is new, from our good friend, All Mind. I'm just going to double check under replay missions to make sure that I do have. Yep, I have Endergun. Yep, red guns and Vespers, very good. Okay, I'll try this with the existing equipment I have. If it turns out to be a mistake, well, we'll just change it up.
This request comes from All Mind. True to form, they've sent us an encrypted message with top-level security. I expect it must be about coral release.
Augmented human C4621. Raven. There is an obstacle to the project that must be removed. The target is V3 O'Keefe, an Arquebus Special Intelligence Officer. A second-generation augmented human, O'Keefe was once our ally within the corporations. But it seems he has had a last-minute change of heart and means to betray us. You are to ambush the target during his Arquebus-ordered survey of Depth 3. His records will note death by misadventure.
Yikes.
The release project must succeed. Only an exceptional augmented human can be the key. C4621, Raven. All Mind is certain of your success.
Alright. Let's see if it's more involved than just whacking some dude, right?
We've made our decision. Let's get this done, Raven.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission.
There he is.
Eliminate V3 O'Keefe.
Looks like they found a strong candidate this time. One of All Mind's ranks.
You okay, O'Keefe?
Not ready to die yet.
Seems you're not the first assassin that All Mind has sent. But you can be the last. Be careful, Raven.
Know what you're doing, do you?
Nope.
Let me tell you something. All Mind ain't worth it.
You're probably right.
Think you want coral release, but you don't. Settle down your planned rations.
I've got to regen my juice, so I'm gonna do that.
AP at 50%.
Or, you know, we'll just keep falling. That's fine. Lasers should be gone, though, right? Can I get them down here? That's a resounding yeah.
At 30%.
Ah, you would.
Repair kits remaining.
I've had enough of that. Get down here.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Maybe now I'll get some sleep.
Dude, just, like,
See you on the other side. Rusty.
take a nap, bro.
A3 O'Keefe has gone silent.
So he and Rusty are clearly part of the same
I wonder. A key to
cabal.
release? We've completed All Might's request. We can go now, Raven.
That's nice. I wonder if the maggots are still there. I should have checked. Awesome. So we're like one mission away from having rank 15 on the log hunt program, which I think is the last rank. Well, one high level log away anyway.
One new message.
Augmented Human C4621, Raven. The project is nearing fruition. We will meet again when you reach the Coral Convergence.
Awesome. Okay. This is the one where we have to fight Rusty, and I think we get double teamed. Or we have to fight What's-His-Face, and then we get tag teamed against whatever. Two ACs show up. And I plan on being the one that comes out.
621. We're picking up where we left off. Now that you've dealt with the laser barrier, we can explore deeper underground. We've received a request from Archibus to continue the advanced survey. There was something else, too.
Orders for Raven, Advanced Survey Squad. We've received some concerning information that an AC has...
Yeah, that's this one. This energy build may not be ideal for this. Who could be following me? Eugene, same person who was last time. It's
Main system.
one of the Liberation Front people, because Rusty is like
Commence mission. Make
working
your way
for a
down to the
minimum
next
of
death.
3 organizations at once.
Something's jamming the radar. It must be interference from the active coral. Rely on your eyes and ears. Coral response from inside the creature. Watch out.
These explosions hurt.
behind us, and it's getting closer.
Go deal with a mercenary who went in alone, they said. Figures. Seems both of us are too dangerous to keep around. And the higher-ups wouldn't miss an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. Hate to say it, but Rubicon still needs me. So, buddy, who needs you? I don't want to answer there, too. This time, I don't have any other choice. Rusty, wait! You're good. And that's not the only thing that makes you a threat. Some things changed since last time. But you still haven't found a purpose. My AC can't take much more.
Oh wow, he just got deleted then.
Still have work to
Good on you, Middle Flatwell. Okay, that's enough of that. Come on, hover. Thank you.
At 50%.
Okay, it decided to not lock on. That's good.
AP at 30%.
That was irritating, but it's done now.
never failed to impress. But this isn't over yet. Buddy. Find your purpose. Then we'll settle this.
We've lost all signs of Steel Haze. He's escaped.
Next time we see him, if we see him again, he will be in the
I'm
Steel
picking up a
Haze
major
Ortus.
coral response, coming from the bottom of the pit. Let's keep moving, Raven.
It's a cutscene. You see the thing sticking out of the ground. It's fine. Now...
Raven,
It's Ibis o'clock,
I see them so clearly.
and I'm not sure if I'm
The
gonna...
voices of the coral. My family. Brothers and sisters consumed by the fires of Ibis. Only a few survived. But after all this time, they finally formed a new flock.
Yeah, they do that.
It looks like Walter sent you a message.
I'm sure he did.
Let's take a look, Raven.
Incoming comms.
Let me tell you a story before you go. There once was a scientist. He abandoned his family to delve into the secrets of coral. His work yielded a carnival of horrors. Augmentation surgery included. But there was another scientist. He took his colleagues' sins upon himself and set it all ablaze. Died with no regrets. There's a lesson in this story. Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy. 621. Story time's over. It's time for work.
Okay. So we are now reaching the Coral Convergence. Eliminate the two ACs dispatched by the corporations and reach the Coral Convergence.
You saw the ruins.
Which are traditionally two literal who's.
Institute City. The mausoleum of the sinners who caused the fires of Ibis. AC squad. 621. We're done with the corporations. Wipe out the Arquebus AC squad and get to the Coral first. When this job is over, I'll tell you about the last of my friend's requests.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see how the shotguns do against Ibis. We'll probably have to go to Zims and Needles again, but that's fine. We've done it before. And I'll also probably go wheelchair mode when we get to the boss and die. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I'm going to die. It's highly likely. I don't think much of me odds. Alrighty.
621. From here on out, Never mind. Just trust your instincts.
Your voices are so close now. This is my home.
Fighting the two ACs is the easy part of the mission. The tricky bit comes shortly after.
Commence mission.
Let's go, Raven.
V2 Snail, come in. Requesting backup. We have insufficient force to ensure success.
These Institute relics are such pests.
That's the Arquebus AC squad. Isn't that one with the red guns?
Looks like the drones are keeping them busy.
Yeah, Materlink and Wu Huahai. I'm gonna just, yeah. Yeah, y'all have fun. They take chip damage. They...
Yo, Raven. The
Oh,
independent mercenary.
they saw me. Shit.
Decided to ignore Arquebus's orders, did you?
V2 Snail, come in. The Raven has landed. Requesting backup.
I'm not gonna go after the Institute stuff. I don't like how they're right next to each other, which means I will be doing a 2v1. I did not want to do that. Get back here! You're so... Stop whooping around! How am I supposed to kill you if you keep running? Stop doing that. Oh shit. Y'all can kill each other, that's totally fine. Please.
AP
They're not.
50%.
They're definitely not killing each other.
2 repair kits remaining.
Too risky. Commander, V2 Snail. Please, come in. This is Materlink. Requesting backup.
Oh my god, stop, dude.
30%.
Layla was a single ship. With Arquebus's stars on the rise.
Please, Snail, come in.
Where are you?
Vespers left her for dead. That wasn't pretty.
Credit shall be all mine. A fabulous opportunity.
AP at 100%. AP at 30%.
Did I misread the signs?
Jesus.
He was right to bet against Balaam, but his luck had run out already. The Arquebus AC squad has been eliminated.
That should buy us some time.
Oh,
Switching to encoded channels.
oh.
Augmented human C4621, Raven. V2 Snail intends to dispose of you once your utility is spent.
I mean, yeah.
Proceed blindly, and you will find yourself a prisoner of the corporations. We We will transmit his coordinates. Eliminate him.
Oh,
We'll handle the rest.
I'm so here.
Let's go, Raven.
I'm so here for this. So ordinarily when you do this mission on run 1 and run 2, you at the end, right after you kill Ibis,
6-2,
the
do you read me? I'm counting out.
Handler Walter. Another hindrance to the project.
oh,
Leave him to us.
leave him to us. Ordinarily you have to after you bully Ibis, the Cubile looking one, you get sniped and stunned and knocked out and sent to the sewer by V2 Snail, who blinks at you with a stun needle. I kind of wish I had a stun needle on me,
That's the independent mercenary.
just to show him what I think of that.
Something's up. Are we being jammed? The signal.
Oh, well, I'd say you're being jammed, alright. More like melted, really. It's nice to go through these sewers not in a rickety death box. That's nice. Rinky dink. Rickety shrapnel box. Usually there's a tetrapod around here, but not now. That's too bad.
Both ACs were destroyed, but all is proceeding as planned. Yes, of course. That's what the independent mercenary is for.
Interesting garbage texture. I think this is where you would start ordinarily. This is where Walter hid his stuff in the escape mission, where you somehow, even though you're basically a body in a box or bag, crawl into an armored core. I don't really understand how that's managed. Maybe you remote control the AC to lift you into the cockpit.
We're clear to ambush him.
Alright. We have no health kits.
Change the frequency. We'll report to HQ later. This had better not be one of that handler's tricks. Who goes there?
Oh jeez, he was just...
The independent mercenary Raven. Raven told Luck to sniff me out. But how did you find me? I'll take your AC's word for answers.
AP acting 50%.
trouble. I am in trouble.
AP at 30%.
I am dead. Okay. I'm gonna switch to AC data. There we go. Zims and needles. And just, you know, do the usual punishment. Hopefully this puts me right at the boss fight.
Confirmed. It's V2 Snail. We're clear to ambush.
Who goes there?
Ow! What the fuck?
The independent mercenary Raven. Raven told Luck to sniff me out. But how did you find me? I'll take your AC's word for answers.
It really does sting. Mostly my pride.
Just like they said,
Are you kidding?
you're gonna die, freelancer. Tess, you're finally dead.
Well, I'm glad he's happy.
My head.
I'm gonna switch back to the energy build now that I yes, yes. Assembly, and we'll go with the, no, we'll stick with hovers.
Confirmed. It's V2 Snail. We're clear to ambush
I'm
him.
gonna try waiting and see if Iggy
What's
drops
going on
in
with that
anyway.
pod? Change the frequency. We'll report to HQ later. This had better not be one of that handler's tricks.
Alternatively, I could lure him up here and fight him inside the pipe.
Who goes there?
We've been spotted.
I kind of can.
I'll take your AC's wreck for answers.
Ow, that stings. Don't do that. Come on up. Who's your good boy? You are. Oh, there they are.
There you are. Just like they said.
Shit.
You're gonna die, freelancer.
Additional hostile signature.
Can I have them duke it out?
What are you doing here? The guy from the Ice War mission with a stick up his ass. It's my lucky day. I don't like you either. I'll kill the both of you. Rabid dogs. You'll die together. I'm nobody's dog.
You're definitely somebody's dog, Iggy. I'm sorry, dude.
That damn noise again. Freelancer, you're doing this, aren't you? Make it stop. Make it. It's inside my head.
Okay.
You're all laughing at me, aren't you?
Yes. Ow. Fuck. Ah. Shit. Oh wow, I just dumped everything. Okay.
Different.
Ugh. Nice dodge.
V2 Snail down.
Okay, do I still have to fight Ibis?
We did it.
Or is that it?
Augmented human C4621, Raven. Well done. Now you are one with us. Welcome to All Mind.
All it took was murdering 2 complete assholes. Nice. That's neat. That's good to know. I wish they'd told me earlier. I could have jumped on the bandwagon sooner. Wow, that's a lot of penalties. Yikes. Okay. Wow. Oh, because we didn't do the originally allotted mission.
No new messages.
All right, so everything from here on out is pretty much new, I think.
We've received a message from All Mind. It sounds like they want to bring you under their protection as part of the Coral Release Project. Let's hear them out.
Just gonna check replay missions to make sure I've got all the combat logs available. So far, yes. Alright, MIA. I do not know what this mission contains, so we will find out.
Augmented Human C4621, Raven. The project is nearing fruition, thanks in no small part to your cooperation. During the battle for Institute City, several of the corporation's key pilots died in combat. We have manipulated the data to state that you too were killed in action. However, you will not be truly safe until you formally accept our protection. C4621, Raven. Return from Watchpoint Alpha Depth 2 and head for the rendezvous point. That is all.
Okay, this ought to be interesting. And we'll try the energy build still.
Once you reach the rendezvous,
It's worked pretty well. It doesn't stagger as much as I'd like, is my only real gripe. No one will be able to threaten you anymore. So that means they're probably planning on nuking me from orbit or something, because they're rude.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright, so I guess we're doing this in reverse?
The rendezvous point that All Might gave is at depth 1. It's not far from the surface.
Oh, geez, okay.
I don't know how, but the Watchpoint defenses are back online.
corporate stragglers still remain within the Watchpoint. We have made some adjustments to ensure that they will not be a threat.
Oh. I guess I'll just let them do their thing.
Watch out. Sniper LCs.
Fire! If they're not with us, they're against us!
We need to get out of here.
Oh, geez, smart way to draw.
Retreat! Up to position!
I thought I killed you. Where is he? Can I all hop up there? Ah, he's down there. Got it. Bong. I'm going to assume that the ones on the right are my friends.
Without their leadership, the corporations are powerless. A chain made of human links is
He's easily broken. Destroy 9 Ball. Oh, those flames do hurt. Okay.
AC, ID unknown. This is hell. We're in hell.
Yeah, you probably are. Your low-level NPCs, no-name grunts in an Armored Core game, and I'm in the vicinity. You're right, you are in hell.
I'm picking up enemies behind you.
Ah, great.
It's
Thanks.
all going wrong. It's not AC's to blame.
Ow, what the fuck?
Die like this. 2 repair kits remaining.
Quite enough out of you.
Should have come here.
Enemy signal silent. Let's keep moving.
Ah, must have been the door.
They're just drones. Swat them down.
Wait, there's something else. AC!
Towards the nearest Vesper. Wait, we found a Phantom straggler. Damn you, Archibald.
Say, gun 13.
Oh, it's red!
Good time.
Yo, let's go, dude.
Good work, gun 13. Always did work hard for me. Handled all my requests.
Betrayed Balaam at the first opportunity.
Watch out.
Oh. Yep, nope. He's not dumb.
I can't trust you. Commander Michigan, everyone, they're dead. 13.
Yeah.
Red guns.
I almost feel bad about that.
Let's get back to our mission, Raven.
Almost. Honestly, whacking Michigan in the first run hurt me more emotionally, because Michigan seemed cool, if a nut bar. Alright, anybody hiding behind a tunnel wall here?
Augmented human C4621. Raven. You are close to the rendezvous point.
Uh-oh. They're not going to give you a supply if they don't think you're going to need it. Alright, let's go. Oh, I don't like this room.
We've arrived at All Might's coordinates. Enemy detected. Above.
B3 Peter, taking command.
Oh, Pater!
You,
What are you doing, dude?
my old colleague Raven, I presume.
How did you get an HC?
Augmented human C4621. Raven. Kindly secure the area.
AP at 30%.
Yeah, I'm working on it. He's just giving me trouble here. No, you don't.
AP at 50%.
You killed V3. You killed the king. Damn you. This isn't right. I can still...
Wow, man's got promotions.
EST destroyed. Looks like we're clear.
Augmented human C4621. Raven. Well done. All Mind hereby guarantees your protection. Invoking All Mind Administrator access. Erasing all records of the subject in custody.
Custody?
Augmented human C4621. Raven. Your safety is now guaranteed.
You know, this is probably going to be a Faustian bargain. They usually are. Cleared mission MIA. Yes, indeed I did. There we go. I think that's all of them. What you giving me? Coral Oscillator. IBCO3W2 WLT101. And yeah, I did get all combat
We have
logs.
entered
Sick.
satellite orbit. Release the subject from stasis.
Understood, Master Allmind. Activating cerebral coral control device. Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
Raven, you've come too. No No brainwave abnormalities. Thank goodness.
Deepest apologies, Raven. It was for the best that you remained asleep until the situation had settled. Allow us to explain. You are in the vicinity of a closure satellite, in the Xylem's hold. As anticipated, the corporations have siphoned the coral into a single mass. All that remains is to seize the opportunity to set the coral free, so that it may carry humanity toward new horizons.
Okay.
The coral release is imminent. Raven. Air. You shall be the trigger for the change to come.
So All Mind knows that air is here. That's interesting. Means All Mind is somehow in contact with Corallians or knows that they're present.
Augmented human C4621 entering standard mode.
It's confirmation anyway, at any rate.
Messages.
Raven, we've received a request from All Mind. We've chosen coral release to pursue humanity and coral's potential. Now that the choice is made, we have to carry on, no matter what obstacles confront us.
Incoming comms.
Registration number RB23, call sign, Raven. You have submitted all combat logs requested for the Log Hunt program. In recognition of your achievement, you are hereby certified as an elite hunter.
That's nice. Do I get something for that? Sort of. Sort of I get something for that. So what was... It was a coral oscillator, which I think is a melee weapon. So they gave me another melee weapon. Yep. That's what it looks like. Yep. Hefty energy load. Prototype coral oscillator developed long ago by the Rubicon Research Institute manipulates coral swarm intelligence using energy to create a blade-like beam. Charge the weapon to perform sweeping area attacks. What's it got going for it? Looks like it's probably the equivalent to this thing. Let me equip that and then check how it compares stat-wise. Except it uses coral energy, so it's a bit better. Oh, it has a ton of direct hit adjustment. And a lot of PA interference. What's the highest PA interference we've seen? Probably that, which is the starter melee weapon. 147. Other than that, you've got 140 on the stun baton, 135 on the pile bunker. And then one of these has... Yeah, that has 142. So these two have the highest penetration, and then that comes in a close third. I'll have to give that a whirl at some point. Not right now. I've got to re-equip my beam shotgun arm. There we go. Alright, so what do they want me to do here? Regain control of the Xylem. Destroy all parasite modules set by Overseer. Excuse me.
Augmented human C4621, Raven. Only one obstacle to coral release remains. We are now beginning the purge of Overseer, the Association of Observers. They are planning to crash the Xylem into the vascular plant and ignite the coral. We want you to stop the ship from within. Destroy all the parasite modules installed throughout the Xylem's control center. By doing so, you will free control of the Xylem from Overseer's meddling, allowing Allmind to counter-hack the system and initiate a forced shutdown. We have precious little time. Once the Xylem passes the point of no return, a collision will be unavoidable. Allmind anticipates your swift success.
Alright. Let's give it a whirl.
Allmind is after Overseer. Let's get started, Raven.
Main system activating combat mode.
Go. Bleh! Okay. Oh, jeez.
A number of ghosts from our earlier infiltration remain within the control block. These two have fallen under the control of
Some sort of a
Overseer
weapon.
Carla. Disabling them may allow you to extract the locations of the parasite modules.
Ah. They did not do as much damage to me as I was afraid they would. What? I thought I had killed it.
Parasite module
Uh-oh.
destroyed. Commencing counter-hack. Engaging Overseer hostiles.
Extracting module data. Check the marker, Raven. Target destroyed. The second should be clear. Let's move on.
Augmented human C4621, Raven, sharing progress on the battle outside. Your handler is a rather capable pilot.
Walter, how's the starboard block looking?
6 pilotless ACs, all exact copies of the Vespers.
Yeah, same story over here. This is a bad joke.
Raven. Let's get back to the mission.
Target destroyed. 3 remaining.
Okay. What? I'm a little lost. Because my radar is shot, I can't tell where things are, and because we don't have a mini-map radar. There we go.
Parasite modules left. Let's keep it up, Raven.
I've seen better odds. Wish the tourist was still with us.
621 isn't dead.
Nothing gets past you, huh?
Just prioritize locking out the Xylem. 621 chose this. My faithful hound is now our biggest threat.
We must hurry. We cannot afford to lose our momentum.
Oh! that real quick. Some weapon of some kind, it looks like. Shh. Let me just find the thing that I have to shoot.
1 minute. We are out of time.
There it is.
It seems Handler Walter was onto us. No matter. We end.
All targets destroyed.
Unfortunately, it seems the enemy was one step ahead of us. Augmented human C4621, Raven. Head to the Xylem's control center.
So that's why the Walter fight
Walter and Carla. I will deal with them
as a
myself.
route choice winds up being so easy is because it looks like I'm going to have to 2v1 them. Walter and Carla. Which is not ideal. Oh my god. How did you even get behind the wall?
Let's head for the core, Raven. Overseer. The Association of Observers. All mind must
I'm not
be
even going to
honest
bother
and
with those
truthful
things.
from the very beginning.
2 repair kits remaining.
Hopefully they'll give me a resupply. Glad I saw that crate light up on my friggin' highlight scan. Otherwise I would not have known it was there.
You've come to
Either of them.
Got a message from the chief for you.
Oh boy.
Sorry, but I'm not laughing this time. You're going down with the ship. Proxy activation. Emergency protocol. Xylem lockout.
Ah, shit.
4621, Raven. If the lockout completes, Xylem will be irrecoverably forced into a collision course.
So what, do I shoot the thing?
Have to hurry, Raven.
What do I do? Oh, I have to go to different computer banks. Ugh. Ow.
AP at 50%.
Walter, there's something behind you.
It's an institute machine. No.
The chief left me a job to do. I will eliminate you, tourist.
Can't we talk about this, chat? Ow.
30%.
I dodged into it. We done?
The control system security is down. Access the central device, Raven.
How do I do that?
Chief, I couldn't. Never learn to laugh.
The Xylem control system is sound.
Jeez Louise.
Augmented human C4621, Raven. Your efforts have averted a collision with the vascular plant. Additional. Handler Walter and Cinder Carla have been dealt with.
Oh? That... What? Was that it? Okay. That was anticlimactic. Coral missile launcher. Oh, yes please. I'll take one. I'll take two, in fact. A coral shield. Sure, why not?
Augmented human C4621. Entering standard mode.
I'll buy their duplicates if there are any to buy. Prototype coral missile launcher developed long ago by the Rubicon Research Institute. Energy interference applied to swarm intelligence enables coral-based tracking/detonation control. Charged to dramatically increase damage potential. So charged missiles. No multi-lock, I assume? No multi-lock. That's fine. Charge time is 3.5 seconds. That's a doozy. It's like a truck, though. Jeez Louise. Look at that. It's the lock-on time. Homing lock-on time, 4.9 seconds. Obtained all weapon parts. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. So, last mission, I guess. And it's gonna probably be another big nasty boss fight. We'll try it with the energy build. If it doesn't work, we will switch things up. In fact, I'll switch to the wheelchair
C4621, Raven.
while I'm here,
We offer you our
because
gratitude.
that's very good in this location.
All impediments to coral release have been eliminated, and the complications caused by Handler Walter's meddling are soon to be corrected. The final stage is at hand. Together, we shall achieve coral release.
Aye. Oh, right, assembly. Let's switch to the... I'll leave these for now. When I inevitably get murdered horribly, we will
What awaits
tweak our
us on the
loadout.
other side? Raven, let's find out together.
Who dis? Is that you, Walter? Did you not die? Good for you. I think that's Carla. Oh, no, that's Walter.
Look,
Oh.
the coral siphoned by the corporations is beginning to resonate. Augmented human C4621. Raven, your role has come to an end.
Okay.
Well, well. I've been waiting for this freelancer.
Is that...
I became part of this monster, so I can crush you.
Is that Iggy?
This time, you will die.
The final boss is Iggy? Jesus Christ, what are we doing here?
Raven, all months real gold. Release.
C4621. Raven.
Okay, I don't even know what's going on.
There. You are the trigger for coral release. We will make you one with us.
It stinks.
About the big plan. Just want that damn freelancer.
It's Iggy! Oh my god. All Might, you made a terrible mistake when you chose Iggy to be involved. Jeez Louise.
Freelancer. The fun's just getting started. Freelancer.
Clausen, this body won't last.
Guess it's time.
Guess it's time.
You are aberrations to the plan.
Oh no. Duh.
Irregulars. We will bring order to chaos.
Oh, hey! Look who showed up. Thanks, Air. The dynamic duo. Let's go.
I'm with you, Raven.
That is a burly boy. Oh, excuse me?
By your side.
Oh no. Oh dear. I am not prepared for this. Yeah. Okay.
Your siblings will surely welcome us.
Okay.
Iguazu.
Out of my head!
Dispose of them. Iguazu.
I don't know where he is. There he is.
Ghost of me won't last long. Leave a spot for me in hell.
Ah, jeez. Okay. So I am going to switch to the Zims and Needles. Yeesh. You know, Air, you could boost. She's like, no. And I'm going to switch to the wheelchair. Yeah. That'll give me an easier time maneuvering around. This is not going to be easy, because they just slam you.
Combat mode.
Raven.
Come on.
Warmachine real goal.
C4621. Raven. C plus wave mutation. Air. You were the trigger for coral release. We will make you one with us.
I don't care about the big plan. I just want that damn freelancer dead.
It stings.
Freelancer.
I'm not close enough.
Iguazu. This bomb won't last.
Ow.
Guess it's time.
Raven. All my time to try something. I've got an idea too.
Alright, I'm gonna skip this cutscene. I've gone into this with a lot more health, which is good. Oh shit.
Boys.
I'm gonna lock on.
I'll kill you and the freelancer.
Air. Your siblings will surely welcome us. Iguazu. You are
Probably
one
bad.
with all mind.
Definitely bad.
No one can stop you now.
I said I don't care about All Might. Want some of this? I'll give it to you.
Nice. Oh. What was that?
It's resonating.
Oh, he's not dead.
Interference. I'm losing sync.
So Iguatsu is somehow like an anti-contact? That's interesting.
Ringing the stupid voices. It's all clear now.
I
I feel good. Now, it's just you and me.
I'm in trouble.
It was always so easy for you. The old Jen who could do it all. What makes you special?
Come on.
This goes
Ah.
last long. Leave a spot for me in hell.
I thought I had him there. Okay, we have the right idea though. You know what? He's not that far away. He's not. What's the effective range? Or not effective, but ideal range on these? It is 180. And on these, 130. The problem is the stun needles are just so friggin' good at what they do. I'm going to do a try with the energy build in wheelchair mode and see if that works.
Main system activating combat mode.
Come on. There we go. The legs just didn't start boosting. They were just like, I'm just going to go slow.
C4621, Raven. C-pulse wave mutation. There. You are the trigger for coral release. We'll make you one with us.
I don't care about the big plan. I just want that damn freelancer dead. Freelancer. You killed.
Lawson, this body won't last.
Guess it's time.
Raven. Almond's going to try something.
Okay. I'm going to have to use a heal at the start of this. Yeah, I am.
That damn noise. It was you all along. I'll kill you and the freelancer.
Air, your siblings will surely welcome us. Equously, you are one with All Might. No one can stop you now.
I said I don't care about All Might. Want some of this? I'll give it to you.
Nice. Okay.
Shut up.
Just running now.
It's resonating.
What are you?
It stings.
I'm losing sync.
I tried to do... Fuck.
Most of me won't last long. Leave a spot for me in hell.
I was trying to do a assault armor burst, but it decided not to do it in time, so that was good. Alright, that felt pretty okay though, so I can make that work. I'm gonna...
Combat mode.
Come on.
Raven. Almond's real goal.
Try and target some of these goons, because these things are a bloody nuisance.
C-pulse wave mutation. There. You are the trigger for coral release. We'll make you one with us.
Come on.
I don't care about the big plan. I just want that damn freelancer dead.
Where are you? There you are. Having fun yet, Iggy? Shit.
Freelancer.
Equously, this body won't last.
Guess it's time.
Raven. Almond's going to try something. I've got an idea too.
Sheesh. Oh. Oh no.
You are under
Don't look at the man behind the curtain. Clong. Alright.
I'll support you, Raven.
So yeah. Definitely this first part almost mandate. Oh shit. I need to dodge left when he does that.
your siblings will surely welcome us.
Come on. Fuck. I'm gonna have to switch back to the Zims and Needles again, because that was going the best. Because he just... does not care.
You are one with All Might. No one can stop you now.
I said I don't care about All Might.
Okay.
I'll give it to you. Shut up! I'll shut you all up!
It's resonating.
I'm actually running out of ammo.
Interference. I'm losing sync. I can't fight anymore.
They're gone. The ringing, the stupid
I dodged the right way, but it didn't count.
It's all clear now. I feel good. Now, it's just you and me.
I'm dead.
This ghost of me won't last long. Leave
Okay, yeah, we'll switch back to Zims and Needles, I guess, because I need to be impacting him more than I am. And the energy weapons just aren't cutting it. That's a shame, but it's fine. That is higher travel speed by a lot, though. What does high speed performance mean? Speed while boost is engaged. Okay. Yeah. Wheelchairs it is.
Main system activating combat mode.
Raven, All Might's real world. Release.
C4621, Raven. C4's wave mutation. There. You are the trigger for coral release. We'll make you one of us.
I don't care about the big plan. I just want that damn freelancer dead. Freelancer. You killed me. Not just once. Well, there's a whole lot of us inside of me now.
Cross it. This bond's not fast.
Guess it's time.
Okay.
I'll support you, Raven.
It did not lock on. Very cool.
With you all along. I'll kill you and the freelancer.
Air. Your siblings will surely welcome us. Iguazu,
That's bad.
you are one with All Might.
Stop hiding.
No one can stop you now.
I said I don't care about All Might. Want some of this? I'll give it to you.
Now, Raven.
Dispose of them, Iguazu.
There we go.
Shut up! I'll shut you all up!
It's resonating.
Iguazu, what are you...
Interference. I'm losing sync. I can't fight anymore.
They're gone. The ringing, the stupid voices. It's all clear now. I feel good. Now, it's just you and me.
Come on.
It's always so easy for you.
Stop.
Jen who can do it all. What makes you special?
You were a mistake, Iguazu.
You are a mistake.
Envied you.
Oh, that's probably bad.
The freelancer who had it all.
definitely have a flair for the cinematic in this one. I give them a lot of credit for that. They nailed that. Jeez.
Our plan. Humanity. Creation's potential.
We have the trigger. And we'll pull it ourselves.
Oh? Is that supposed to happen? That looks an awful lot like a black hole. A singularity, if you will? Haha.
It's beginning. Coral reefs. Isn't it beautiful? Thank you, Raven. Raven, you're finally awake.
Oh, there you go. That looks iconic.
The coral has carried us, disseminated us across the stars. Now, we're everywhere. Anywhere.
As in, we have functioning FTL, or?
Let's meet this new age together.
Or are we on Earth, and that's the implication?
Main system, activating combat mode.
It's pretty rad, though. So that was the third and final ending of Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. That sounds like a frequency track. Credit where it's due. Armored Core 6 has definitely felt like a good return to form. It's a great start. More like this, please. You don't realize how much you've missed Armored Core until you play a game that is very close to that formula. And you're like, ah. And admittedly, this game is a lot more streamlined, a lot more user-friendly than most of the old series, but like all that hard lock antics, there's none of that. Except for Armored Core 1. Armored Core 1 has it. And it's optional there.
I think the thing I'm most pleased about is that they essentially retained the classic Armored Core structure. It's a little bit different than most of 1 through 3, but I know Last Raven, I think, might have been the first that had dedicated route splits. I don't remember any of the others having it before that. I don't think Vanilla 3 does. What changes basically is like purchase order, how well you do in missions, because it cares a lot more about your cash. In particularly Generation 1 and 2. 3 to a lesser extent, as I recall. Vanilla... I don't remember if Vanilla 4 had a route split. Definitely 4 Answer is structured basically like this. Or this is structured like 4 Answer, where you wind up having different options available on your subsequent playthroughs. Five and Verdict Day, I'm pretty sure were linear, but it's been a long time since I played 5 and Verdict Day. At least their story mode. I played a lot of their multiplayer. But their story modes were like one and dones, from what I remember. So yeah, good work, FromSoft. There's some things I'm not 100% down with. The hard lock, I'm sort of... but the way stuff behaves and the way the game is set up, it feels kind of necessary, I guess, for mass playability appeal. You have to deal with some serious bullshit in like Last Raven and 9 Breaker. Anytime you have to fight 9-ball Seraph, and you don't have that in those, and it hurts. Not that it would help you that much, because those fights are bullshit. Not as bad as Zenaida, though. I think I had more trouble with Zenaida. Zenaida was tricky. She's hard. So yeah, the All-Mind route final boss is Iguatsu. That's wild. This guy who just hates your guts, and you immediately hate his right off rip. It's like, no, I'm your destined rival. It's like, you're really not, dude. He gave me less trouble than Air did. The air fight went really well the very second I used the wheelchair legs. And did hard lock on religiously. Though 90+% of the game don't need hard lock on PC, because your aiming with mouse keyboard is going to be just fine. Because you basically just have to have them on screen. So yeah, pretty rad. That is Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Yeah. Alia iacta est. So what's coming up in the world of frag streams? Oh.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access privileges.
Oh, it just starts you, yeah. That's fine. Then you can keep doing runs.
The mercenary support system. Welcome back, Raven.
passed the authentication. You've got plenty of experience. Should be ready for whatever Rubicon throws at you. I've picked up some work for you already. Take a look, 621.
I like how they have that. And it's been recontextualized by you having gone through the game a couple times. You have completed every mission. Give me stuff. Thank you. So yeah, that's Armored Core 6. Ta-da! So what's happening going forward? I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do for Mecha Mondays next. I will figure it out. Hopefully the Steam Next Fest demo of a game that is coming out called Battlecore Robots will still be up for next week because it is basically custom robo. And I adore it. It's great. I highly recommend checking that out on Steam. Battlecore Robots. It's very good. If you like custom robo, that is. Custom robo is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. Let's see, what else? There's a number of options. I may wind up doing a Gundam Evolution stream, even though I turn into a very ugly person playing that game, because it's going to be hitting end of service in the next month. I may do like a swan song farewell once they drop the camphor. I'm not very good at the game, in truth, but I'm still better at playing the game than most of the remaining user base. They just don't go for objectives. Why? Why? Just stand in the square. Stand in the glowing square. Just stand there. They won't take it if you stand there. You just left and they took it. Why? Why? It's very frustrating for someone who, when they see, hey, this is an objective-based shooter game, play the objective. When people are just like, I'm not going to play the objective, I'm going to get shot and shoot other people, but not play the objective, so you lose. And you're like, okay, cool, rad, fun, best time. Anyway, that's enough of me slagging off the player base of Gun Evo, which is kind of a dubious game to begin with. I'd rather play that than Overwatch. That's a low bar, admittedly. I really miss Lawbreakers. I'd like to play Lawbreakers again. That felt good to play. I was never particularly good at it, but it felt very satisfying when you felt you had a handle on what you were doing. I mean, being able to play as a character with, like, a rocket launcher and then, like, shoot the rocket behind you to do, like, rocket-propelled movement felt very cool. It was a neat game, is what I'm saying. It was a very neat game. Really, really satisfying movement. Something that most hero shooters simply don't have. Gun Evo comes close most of the time. But not really. It's got better movement than Overwatch, and that's, again, low bar. Overwatch's movement sucks. Paladins isn't particularly good either. Battleborns wasn't all that advanced. Anyway, enough shitting on other games. If I don't do that, I might start up doing the Fancy Pants Super Campaign, where the meat of the game of Custom Robo GameCube is. I forget which number of Custom Robo that was. That might have been Custom Robo 3. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check that. I know the first one is on N64. I think there was like an expanded version of that on N64. Or 2 was on N64. And then I think the GameCube one is number 3. Failing that, I could try doing a run of the Front Mission remake. It's okay. My biggest gripe emotionally with that one is that in playing the remake, despite the fact that all the math equations and just about everything else is identical, you miss out on the gorgeous pixel art. And the pixel art from that time period from Squaresoft, back when they were Squaresoft and not Squeenix, is like on Super NES, like late gen, mid-late gen Super NES. So their pixel art is among the absolute best in the business. And Front Mission 1 looks great. It's visually very appealing. with pixels. I don't like what they did to character portraits in the new one. But otherwise, it's basically the same game. The other downside is that it's a SRPG, or TRPG, Tactics RPG, and those are extremely boring to watch, I think, for most people. It's why I've cut my um, runs of Super Robot Wars titles down, because it's just like, nah, nobody wants to watch that. It's just really tedious. Tedious to watch. There's other options. There's other cool stuff I've got available for doing that. So other than Mecha Mondays, and I'll probably do, because next week, next week the new update drops for, the big new update for Warframe drops, so I will probably do Warframe for Warframe Wednesdays next week. And then Free Read Fridays, we're about to get started in earnest on reading through the short story collection Oceanic by Greg Egan. So if you want some of the most cutting-edge science fiction ever, that's Egan. I recommend it. He's a bit tricky to read sometimes. I don't think. Well, he's not that hard to read. It's sort of hard to comprehend where he's coming from sometimes, because some of his stuff kind of wants you to have a decent grasp of higher order mathematics, and let's face it, I don't. I have some exposure to some of the concepts he discusses, but not all of them. You can get more of that in Luminous. You can get more of that in Axiomatic. You can get... I think Axiomatic is probably his most accessible short story collection. I love it. I adore it. Every time I reread it, I enjoy it. Permutations... It is Permutation... No, it's Quarantine is the one I read on stream, the novel. I have some of his other novels that I want to read on stream as well, eventually. Permutation City is the one I haven't gotten to yet. That would be the next in line. I also kind of want to do Shield's Ladder, because Shield's Ladder I need to reread anyway. So other than that, we'll be reading Oceanic by Greg Egan, the short story collection. We'll get to the short story called Oceanic eventually. I don't know when. When we get to it, that's when. And other than that, if you're watching this after the fact, on my YouTube channel, I do stream live at Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at about noon Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching live now, I have them all recorded or uploaded on YouTube, and the playlists have now been updated. They are current, other than this one. Obviously, me saying that now makes no sense, because by the time anyone would listen to it, I wouldn't have done it. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah. So, next week I'll figure out what I want to do for Mecha Mondays. I don't honestly know yet. I wanted to bang through as much... I wanted to bang through Armored Core 6 quickly, because I was like, this could last me the entire rest of the year. And I want to make some headway on the game and actually play it, because it only lets you have one save file. There's now a mod out that lets you change save files out and do so safely. When I tried doing it myself, not using the mod, but before the mod was available, I wound up just eating the data anyway, so the save got wiped. I didn't get super far. I hadn't even made it through the first full run yet. Anyway. Yeah. So I'll figure out what I'm doing next week. Mecha Mondays is when I usually do my anything giant robot related or mecha adjacent stuff. It's not always mechs. Sometimes it's cyborgs, but they count because they're adjacent. What I kind of want to do is on stream is what was that called? That was pretty good. What was that one called? Well, Robo-Dunk as well, which is robot basketball. It's kind of wild. It's sort of silly. It's quite entertaining. But a game called Battle Shapers, which is kind of like a Mega Man first-person shooter, sort of, not really. There's some Mega Man themes, but only some. But it's pretty good. It's
quite challenging. I've had a hard time making headway in it, but it's quite good. Anyway, we'll figure out what I'm doing next week. With that, I gotta go. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe, stay sane, and be decent to each other. Until next time, thanks, and